Imagine this. A plane crashes on a deserted island. No adults, no rules, no police, no teachers, just a group of young boys, completely alone. At first, it sounds like a dream. No homework, no responsibilities, and total freedom. But what happens when civilization disappears? What happens when fear takes control? And how far can ordinary children fall into darkness? Today's story is one of the most powerful novels ever written. The name of the novel is Lord of the Flies, written by William Golding. This isn't just a story about children stranded on an island. It's a story about human nature, power, fear, and the darkness that can exist inside every person. So let's dive into this unforgettable story. Before we begin, let's meet the characters. First, we have Ralph. He is confident, responsible, and naturally becomes the leader of the boys. Next is Piggy. Piggy is intelligent and logical. He wears glasses and often comes up with the smartest ideas, though many boys make fun of him. Then comes Jack. Jack is ambitious, proud, and obsessed with hunting. As the story progresses, his hunger for power becomes stronger and stronger. We also have Simon. Simon is kind, gentle, and thoughtful. He sees things differently and understands truths that nobody else can see. The story starts during a war. A plane carrying British schoolboys crashes on a remote tropical island. Miraculously, many of the boys survive. But there are no adults. The boys are completely alone. At first, the island looks beautiful, like paradise, with beaches, forests, and fruit trees. Ralph and Piggy discover a large seashell called a conch. When Ralph blows into it, the sound gathers the other survivors together. The boys hold a meeting and decide they need a leader. After a vote, Ralph is chosen as chief. Jack is visibly disappointed. Ralph tries to create order. He assigns jobs, building shelters and collecting food. Most importantly, they must keep a signal fire burning. If a ship passes by and sees the smoke, they can be rescued. Everything seems organized, at least for a while. Then problems begin to appear. Many boys would rather play than work. The shelters are unfinished and the fire is neglected. Meanwhile, Jack becomes obsessed with hunting pigs. At first, he cannot bring himself to kill. But over time, the thrill of hunting consumes him. He paints his face and disappears into the jungle. The more Jack hunts, the less he cares about rules. Tension grows. Ralph wants rescue. Jack wants power and excitement. The island begins to divide. Younger boys begin talking about a mysterious beast. At first, the older boys dismiss the idea. But fear is a powerful thing. The rumors spread. Every strange sound in the night becomes terrifying. As fear grows, Jack uses it to gain influence, promising protection and strength. One night, a dead parachutist from the war lands on the mountain. The boys see the figure from a distance and mistake it for a monster. Panic spreads. While everyone else fears the beast, Simon quietly searches for the truth. Deep in the jungle, Simon discovers the frightening reality. The beast is not a monster. The figure is a dead soldier. Simon realizes the real beast isn't on the island. It exists inside the boys themselves. Simon rushes to tell the others. But tragedy strikes. A violent storm approaches, and the boys gather for a wild feast organized by Jack. In the darkness and chaos, Simon emerges from the forest. The boys mistake him for the beast. Terrified and frenzied, they attack him. Simon dies. It is one of the most heartbreaking moments. The only boy who understood the truth is gone, and the island becomes even darker. After Simon's death, Jack forms his own tribe. Most boys abandon Ralph. Jack's group becomes savage, painting their faces and celebrating violence. Rules no longer matter. The conch, once a symbol of order, loses its power. Piggy and Ralph are now isolated, desperately holding on to humanity. Ralph and Piggy go to Jack's camp to demand Piggy's stolen glasses. Piggy tries to speak about rules and fairness, but nobody listens. Suddenly, a massive boulder is pushed from above. The rock strikes Piggy. He falls from the cliff, and the conch shell shatters into pieces. With Piggy's death and the destruction of the conch, civilization dies. Now, only savagery remains. Jack decides Ralph must be eliminated. The tribe begins hunting Ralph across the island. He runs through forests and hides among rocks, more like a hunted animal than a child. Finally, they set the entire island on fire to flush Ralph out. The flames spread everywhere, destroying their island paradise. Ralph runs for his life. Exhausted and terrified, he reaches the beach. And then something unexpected happens. A naval officer is standing there. The fire has been seen from the sea. A rescue ship has arrived. The officer is shocked by the dirty children, painted faces, and chaos. Ralph begins to cry, not just because he is rescued, but because he understands what was lost: innocence, his friends, and the darkness within. Lord of the Flies is a symbol of the world. The conflict between Ralph and Jack represents the struggle between civilization and savagery. The novel asks a difficult question: are people naturally good, or does evil exist within all of us? It remains a thought-provoking masterpiece. Thank you for watching this summary. Remember, sometimes the most dangerous monster isn't hiding in the dark. Sometimes it's hiding inside us.